I like, see, for me, making car videos works out really good for me because I'm pretty good in front of a camera, but I like to be like in the middle of nowhere. I don't like to stand in the middle of the crowd and make a fucking scene. I get all clammed up about that shit.
That's Opie, man. Opie will embarrass the shit out of you. I mean, you know how many things I've done? Do you know how many places I've been naked? Do you know how many times I've ruined sex? And I mean, oh.
Do you want to mind that?
I was with this girl once, and I was trying to get this girl the whole summer, and she was beautiful. Hey, Amanda. And
shout out to Amanda.
Shout out to Amanda. What's up, boo? So I finally get her by the end of the summer, and she's wearing this little sundress, and I try to go in from the top. There was like a little half moon, but it was too far. My hand got jammed up, my wrist between the bra and the thing, so I said, fuck it. I'm going under, right? I'm going right through the undercarriage. I go right in, at least 8 fingers into the butt area immediately, because I figured, I want you to stop me now. I don't want you to stop me when I'm ready to go.
Really time efficient.
Yeah, like I want to know if maybe you were laughing at something else, or does that mean to put my fingers in your butt, right? So I'm going to go with number 2, and then walk me back, right? So
you can always walk me back.
You can always walk me back. We can go back to kissing, right? But right now we're going all in. So I'm 8 fingers in. Right? I'm right there. Barbarian's at the gate. I'm ready to breach. All of a sudden, I feel something foreign in one of my fingers, and I pull my hand back out, and I look, and there was maybe a little 1/4-inch square of toilet paper. And I said, and that was one of those times. It was a life building experience. It was a teachable moment. I said, "This is what you came here for, kid. You get that done." And I just wiped the toilet paper on her sundress, and I just kept going.
I thought the story was going to end differently.
I admit I did too. Yeah. I didn't see that going there.
She's a good kid.
Good job, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
She's a good kid.
Amanda's a good egg. Good sport.
Hey, Amanda, welcome to the podcast.
I saw her the other day. She's got 3 kids and shit.
That's awesome. Why don't we break out the Zimas that you brought?
Is it time for Zima Zooch?
Yeah,
Zima
they
Zooch?
explode in the freezer. We had to put them in the freezer because they was
the
warm.
best is I bring the Zimas up because wait, one's half missing. Did you drink it in the car? I'm like, maybe. 8 o'clock in the
Nothing
morning.
like an 8 a.m. room temperature Zima.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Bro, Zima's the best.
Opie, when was the last time you even saw one of these?
I couldn't put a date on it.
This says limited release.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they were gone, right?
Yeah, bro, I stood online like an iPhone to get these things.
Did you really?
Yeah. You know, like people like electronics? I'm like,
Where-
chick booze!
Wait, so they're bringing Zima back for a limited
My friend's
time?
a rep, called me, he's like, and they know how I am. They know I party hard. You know, they're like, hey, Fat
They
Jason.
know I party hard,
Yeah.
so their first thought was,
Yeah, they're like-
Zima's coming back.
Yeah, so the little Indian guy, PJ, at Buy Right Liquors, he's like, oh, the Zima coming in, call, get ready. And I was like, yo, hide that shit. I got 2 cases of Zim Zims.
Zim Zims. Let me
That
taste this
is
shit. For the first time in, what year? 20 years?
This was 94 ballin'.
I think I might have had it in 96.
94,
maybe.
96, yeah. I don't know the years too much because of the drugs.
How long did you wait online for?
About 25 minutes to get the Zim Zims.
Isn't it? It's funny. They
You
have
waited
to
online
refresh
24
it.
minutes too long.
Yeah,
What, you
pretty
don't like
gross.
it?
It's terrible.
It's pretty gross. Yeah, it's pretty
Thank
gross.
you, Matt.
Yeah, it's really not
Thank
good.
you.
As the only award-winning chef here, I say it's delicious. Makes both of your words null and void.
You'd find this in a basket on Chopped. Can we get Carl on Chopped?
I can go on Chopped. I told him no twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On principle, or do you have?
I'm just trying to stay away from game shows. I don't think it. I mean, I'm on one and I'm really good at it, but I miss the days of like old school where you learn something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we had this show idea, right? Cuckold Cooking with Carl. This is where Carl went up to a guy's in a relationship, and Carl shows up to that guy's kitchen and outcooks him in front of his lady.
Oh my God.
Cuckold Cooking with Carl.
I'll tell you,
That's hilarious.
I'll tell you a story. We were on a giant boat.
What's up with these fucking waves, dude?
Bro, I'm Cuban, bro. I'm good.
This puts you to sleep, brah.
Oh, you gotta move. You got a movement.
You got a little nibble. There was a nibble on
Look at
that.
that,
rock.
look.
Here, I'll take this. Go.
Oh, jeez. He's off. He's
good.
Zima, bro. These things are limited edition.
What do you think? Does that feel nibbly?
It's a nibbly.
Talk. So, Opie's fishing, which is weird.
Wait, we were just so limited release for how long with these emails?
I don't know, but I bought 2 cases just for the ladies. Go.
I mean, it matches your gold G-Shock.
Bro, tell me this doesn't make you feel nice.
Carl's rocking a Yeti trucker hat, a gold G-Shock, a Biggie shirt, and white Adidas flip-flops with
That
socks.
still have nose blood from Miami on them.
That's really disgusting, Carl.
I had a hydraulic
Still-
leak that in the beast.
Oh man, Carl.
Took the bait.
Opie's
you're
back.
feeling things,
Opie's
huh?
back with no clam.
No clams, and he's just putting clam on everything that you own, Matt. Isn't this the? They tell you never meet your idols, bro.
Right.
Never meet your idols.
They'll make you stink like fish. Those are your idols.
I remember the first time I had Zima, and I closed with this girl. She was a little gem. Jessica Ortiz. What up, Jessica?
Shout out to Jessica.
Shout out to Jessica.
Found an olive in your hiney.
You know what I do miss is this grip bottle they have, though. It's a really strong bottle.
I love it. It
design.
looks like it was designed by a Russian in Brighton Beach.
This look like the vodka we have.
This looks like-
They will be confused.
I put baby blood in this.
There's that Russian standard vodka guy. What's his name? Pachenko.
Yeah.
Something Chenko. He fucking docks his boat. He's got a 450-foot yacht
Yeah.
that he drops anchor off my house. He can't get in Marina Del Rey.
Really?
Can't get in the Los Angeles harbor. So he drops anchor, and it looks like a fucking Bond villain shit.
It's crazy, but
Vodka money.
those Brighton Beach Russians. When my brother at Harvard became friends with this kid, really smart kid. My brother went the medical route. He went the financial nerd route. And became a financial lawyer. Some shit, I don't know. Something only white people use. So he got a job. He thought it was a good idea to get a job with these Russian guys from Brighton Beach. And Harvard guy, and they were paying him all the money in the world. And my brother said to him, hey, man, listen, I know they're paying you a lot of money, but be careful. You know what I mean? Oh, Carl, George, that's in the movies. You know, real, like, Harvard kid, never seen anything bad in his life. You know, comes from fucking Oshkosh, Bagosh, wherever the fuck they wear flannel, right? So, 1 week goes by where he doesn't hear from the kid, whatever. All of a sudden, he's asking his friend, he goes, well, what happened? He goes, oh, he passed away. So my brother goes, what?
What?
He said he was in the guy's office in Brighton Beach. Two Russian guys came in,
Come on.
tied him up, decapitated him, and threw him into the fucking ocean.
Damn it.
Yes. Done.
Wow.
There's your little law career here, tough guy.
Hope it was worth
Those
it for
Russians-
that Rolex.
Those Russians are
oh,
ruthless.
boy. Uh-oh. Hang on.
Jeez.
Opie's fucking up.
It's like millions of dollars here. You got clams on everything. It's an embarrassment.
I'm working the mic place, man, and you guys are moving around too much. And
Goddamn seams in the doors.
Just a little chrome and a little wood.
Yeah, just chrome and teak.
you see Matt Paddock? That's gonna make me happy.
Oh,
That's gonna
no.
make me so happy.
This is going to be...
He
This better not
panicked.
turn into one of those
'Cause
fucking...
Matt's a tough guy with tattoos, but man, you smell a little Zima on his dad's boat. It's
That wasn't
over.
Zima, that was beer.
that was the beer?
I would have literally took the chrome right off of that.
No, but this is going to turn into like the old days Opie, where he had some author on who wrote a shitty book and he just fucking slowly turns the screw. You know?
I peed on his book.
You peed on his book?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That's some OG Opie and Anthony grime.
As he was trying to sell his book, that was just terrible. I wish I remember what the name of the book was.
It's one of the grimiest things a radio host has ever done in the history of radio.
and as
Peed on his book,
as
bro?
he's trying to sell it, that's why. Even though I'm good with serious these days, that's why them letting me go the way they did. I'm like, really? The things we did.
That was on
The things we
serious. That
did.
wasn't even like NEW. That was on fucking
So
serious.
the guy is trying to promote this book, and he's selling it. He's selling it. Why you should buy his book? And the whole time, I put it in the wastebasket right next to me to my right, and just whipped it out and started peeing on the top of his book.
But he was on the phone though.
Yeah.
He wasn't in studio.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
If he was in studio, then that would.
I probably would have peed on his shoes. Why the look?
Why would you do that, bro?
No, but I
It
didn't.
wasn't a good book, and he wasn't a good guest. I remember
a
hearing
shitty
that
guest.
live.
No, we had a secret bit. Although the listeners were way into it after a while, where we would book bad guests on purpose so we could fuck with them.
That's funny. That's funny.
But then the word got out
Jimmy
that
would go in the other room and then call in as a guest. It was before the characters got way out of control and not funny. It was when they were still kind of funny.
Wait, what was this?
Oh, don't get him
Never
started.
mind.
What?
You want me to say it again for the record?
Yeah. No, just move on.
What was he saying?
That Jimmy would call in from the other room.
Oh,
in a character. Yeah. Whatever.
A bunch of that stuff
Yeah,
worked.
it was funny.
That worked over the years. But anyway.
But you weren't on boats, and now
No,
you
but
are.
it wasn't. But I wouldn't do those things just because the guy was on the phone. I would do stuff right to people's faces.
I remember that. That's why before we started recording again, I asked you. The conversation went the other way, but like, at what point do you go? I'm gonna fucking fuck with this guy right to his face until he leaves.
I mean, it depended if they weren't respecting us or they were just being complete and utter assholes. I couldn't take it.
Oh, it's like that like when fucking people just refuse to answer questions and stuff.
All that horse
From
shit.
American Pie.
Don McLean?
Don
God,
McLean.
that was awful.
Yeah.
What are you doing radio for?
It was
To
so-
talk about shit.
That was the beginning of the end. They got so mad at me that
They did.
that I didn't do a legit interview with Don McLean. I tried in the beginning. You were there, right, Carl?
No, I heard it.
Oh, you heard that one. You weren't there that day. And I tried, and then it turned into, well, I still got to, like, try to entertain the audience. So then I spun the thing. And then Pete Davidson was in there, and he was relentless.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Pete
Pete
Davidson.
was brutal. Look at- He got fucking engaged. Look at him.
Yeah.
To Ariana Grande. Don't mention
Where did that
Ariana
come
Grande.
from?
Oh, you want to
can't
talk about it? No,
Oh, fuck.
Carl hates when I talk about Ariana
Oh,
Grande.
I don't know anything
it was
about
the other
her.
day. It was we were
aside
doing a
that she got
podcast.
engaged to Pete
I haven't
Davidson.
seen Vic Henley or Sherrod. We haven't been together on the radio for a year. This one, all he wants to talk about is Ariana fucking Grande.
Sherrod started it.
Sherrod was there.
Why was
Sherrod took a picture because they all were at the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, right.
Ariana Grande, John Mayer, and Pete Davidson, obviously, and Ariana Grande travels with like 4 or 5 bodyguards, not just one. And they were all like, no fucking pictures. But Sherrod is so smooth, he gets things done. He got a group picture of Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande. Sherrod was in it, John Mayer, a couple other comedians.
It's a good picture.
And,
a good get.
No, the picture went crazy viral.
John Mayer had the new turquoise AP diver.
Did he really? John Mayer's got watches.
Oh, for
the
miles.
guy. Yeah, John Mayer's got watches.
Could you guys explain the watch culture to me?
So I think
I don't. It's another thing I don't get. Carl started explaining
It's
it to
totally-
me. You just did it.
I can't give Opie shit now because I just spilled Zima, but I spilled it on fiberglass, not leather.
Exactly. You know who didn't spill Zima? The pro.
The pro. So the watch thing, okay. Carl's angle, I love Carl's. Carl is the most pragmatic angle, which is I like trophies, which I think is the
Right.
It's it's jewelry that men wear. I mean, honestly, you could wear something that costs as much as a big diamond ring, and you don't look like a complete asshole. But from a car perspective, it's machinery. It's more than just something. There's a precision element to it. This one you can't see it, but like the actual movements, the machine is pretty cool. There's a history about it. There's materials and engineering, and I don't know. It's interesting. I do a podcast about watches called the Watch and Listen Podcast.
I love
if
it.
you care.
With Weiss.
With Cameron Weiss, who makes watches in Los Angeles.
And it's also a status symbol among the men too. They look at each other and go, "Oh, all right, I see what's going on here."
I grew up with some guys in the business, not in that business, in the business that gets you those watches. But there was a guy I worked for, and I was young, and he told me, he says, "Kid, I'm going to teach you something. It's going to be for the rest of your life." I said, "Go ahead." He says, "Every man on his wrist should have a watch that costs as much as a security deposit for an apartment, a TV, a new mattress, and some shoes." Opie, I'm telling a story. Stop listening to the fucking.
You
fish.
heard the splash.
I saw the splash. I know but he's got to bring it back. Bring it back.
You know how watches give you a hard on?
No, they don't.
That's what a fish is. The bloop.
Yeah, when you hear a bloop,
Jesus.
bloop, just think about the most expensive
you know what
watch
you
you
hate
can.
tweets?
You
How
can
many
earn.
hate tweets you're
he
gonna
had
get?
good- He had good advice there. Carl had
Yeah,
good
go ahead,
advice.
continue.
His man had good
So always
Now,
have
see, even if I'm not listening,
Somebody
people
is.
are listening.
Oh, I know you're not listening. I haven't looked at you for months now. I know you're not listening. you just hold the goddamn machine.
That's so funny.
So listen. So he told me that. He says, "Kid, always have that on your wrist." And that was the reason I started watch collecting. When I was 16, he took me to 47th Street, and I bought a Rolex 5513, which is an old style plexiglass Rolex Submariner.
It's now worth a fuck ton of money.
And then I parlayed that. I sold that, and I bought two watches that were my blue chips. I bought a double red Sea Dweller which is it's a Rolex Seedweller with it had red markings on it, and then I parlayed 2 Cartiers that my friend gave it to me that were stolen, and a long time ago. It doesn't matter. Everybody's dead now, and the some right before and then some right after.
Oh my god!
but I bought a watch called a Rolex Sea Dweller Comex. So Comex was a French diving company, and they would put their logo on this watch. And I bought that watch when I was 17 years old. I had a Comex, and I paid $2,100 for it.
And now
and I sold it for $87,000.
87,000.
Yeah. It's very rare.
Box and papers, everything.
Fire.
From Comex.
Fire.
I got a Fitbit.
There you go. It's not about.
And when I knew my marriage was going south, 2 days after I got married, what I did was I started buying a lot of watches. I started buying, what I would do is I would give them to my boys, like my close boys. I'd be like, one day I'm going to come for that. All right, cool, man. You know what I mean? And I've been knocking on doors for like the last 3 weeks.
No, the watch thing, like, so I think we both like them because we like them, but I think in general, I find it funny that on Instagram, a house, a car, and a watch are all the same size.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's smart.
Instagram has really, really affected the luxury watch market because it's provided a way to show them off to people who want to see them in a way that it's. Cars are much more obvious. You go to a car show, they park the cars, and everybody walks around, and that's the thing. It's so obvious, but a watch is much more subtle. So Instagram has driven that market a lot.
I'm fascinated by the culture of the whole thing. There's a whole culture around it.
For years, they want my friend's buddy wanted us to hire me as a spotter to rob people because I can spot very high quality products.
Yeah.
They're like, Carl would be the best spotter ever. I know the difference between a Yves Saint Laurent purse or a Hermes purse, or I could tell. I could tell if you got that good hardware on that Hermes.
And now it's true, Carl will tell you with the watches because vintage is such a thing. It's the fakes are completely out of control.
We have full blown emergency phone calls.
yeah. Like emergency, don't buy anything.
Right, I called him the other day.
Fakes are so crazy. Yeah.
I called him the other day. I'm like, Matt, red alert. He's in a McLaren talking to Mini Driver.
Yeah.
And then he's got me. Dude, yo, red alert, cuz I'm at an Applebee's.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Applebee's all hammered.
Wow.
And what they're doing is they're welding new pieces of steel on the vintage watches and then filing it down to make them look substantial, like they haven't been.
worn watches look mint.
Yes,
it's
it's bad.
So what's the most? Sorry, go ahead, Matt. Continue.
No, so the bezel, right? The colored part, it fades over time, and so if you have a really nice fade, it's an indicator of like a worn but care for watch, and like that's what you want, right? So it's been easy to fake that for a while, and now it's getting easy to fake the hard to fake shit, and so
once watches go over the gavel for millions of dollars, then what happens is the counterfeiters, they move down market, right? So you got guys that have been able to counterfeit Ming Dynasty China and pottery from fucking Jurassic Park or wherever the fuck they brought it from. Now they're making watches because now the profit's there. So the profits were never there, so the watches are untouched. That's why people like me, I wear a lot of Seikos and stuff because they're still honest.
Nah, dude, they're faking Seikos now.
Seikos.
They're faking. Their watch game is so crazy that they're faking Seikos.
Yeah. And they're easy to fake because the real ones are almost fake.
Yeah. By the way, for the record,
You killed the Zima.
I finished a Zima.
There's Matt.
Delicious.
Matt Farah from Smoking Tire.
Player. I finished the Zima.
So what's the most expensive watch right now?
Well, there's something called a Rolex Paul Newman.
Daytona.
So there's a Rolex Daytona that is a specific vintage in a specific color that the actor Paul Newman wore. It was never officially called that, but Paul Newman's personal Paul Newman, like his, just sold for $17.5 million, which was the record.
In steel. So that was a big change in the watch market where it used to be precious metals, large complications like turn of the century. There was a guy named Graves, and he would commission a lot of watches, like the most complicated Patek, the most complicated Vacheron, and now it went from those people to the new people. It's almost like the pocket watches and everything are the people that collected model trains. The market's gone. No one wants to have a pocket. As big of a fucking hipster as you are, nobody looks cool bringing out a pocket watch. You're like, what are you doing? What did you just put out of your fucking jacket with the little chain?
There's no beer craft enough.
Yeah, like I saw this one dude. He had everything. He had the little mustache, the handlebar with the fucking pocket square, and I see him pull out a vintage pocket watch.
Yeah.
And I just had hater Tourette's. I'm just like, boo, boo, boo. My friend's like, get in the car. I'm like, boo. I couldn't take it. It was too much. It was everything. He had the old loafers.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck that guy.
No, but like a good watch, it's like will be tough. You can use it, you can wear it, and in some cases you can collect it and make a little money.
Yeah, and Porsche and to connect it to cars, the old Rolex sport watches, it happened so quickly. Like when I was collecting Rolex oysters, oyster is the name of the case. They call it an oyster because it was waterproof. And they say they invented waterproof, but they didn't.
They did not.
Like they said, the rotating bezel was invented by Blancpain. There's a lot of people. Rolex really didn't invent anything. It's actually the name doesn't mean anything.
The Apple of watches. Right?
Yeah. It's a collection of different technologies. They didn't. The automatic movement was invented by a company named Hardwood. But anyway, they're going down a rabbit hole. But just like cars, remember like 911s used to be all right, but not that expensive.
Yeah.
Well, but they work. You could drive them, and they have. The satisfaction that you get on them is modern.
They have
right?
a really good honesty about them.
Right.
Yeah, and especially like, the roads have more traffic today. They're hotter. They're more crowded. So the 911 being air-cooled doesn't overheat like a lot of old cars.
Right.
It behaves itself better. So 911s are like through the fucking roof, and Rolex sport watches, vintage Submariners and stuff are through the roof.
Right.
In parallel.
And then, like, the really complicated ones, they suffer. I mean, they're still expensive. Like, my buddy, he has a Ferrari Daytona, right? And we're in the car. You're literally, everybody in the car is a goddamn mechanic. What's going like, I mean, just things you
What's the smell? What's the smell?
The car's literally $1 million fucking dollars. What's going on? Brake fluid's boiling up. I'm like, what? What's going on? One of the floats in the carburetor. Don't worry, that's just raw fuel. It's actually, thank God it's on the other side, so no fire. But you're just gonna smell gas. I'm like, dude, I smell all the gas.
I've had this conversation so many times.
And then it's like, then we're driving. It's like, third gear ain't working today. I'm like, this is $1 million. Like, this is the most unsatisfying thing. The speedometer goes from 10 to 240 kilometers.
Wing.
The RPM just go like a loony clock.
Last year, I'm at Pebble Beach, which is the big primo car show, right? The heavy hitters, the $20 million auction. I'm looking at a Ferrari Daytona. Well, not to buy, I'm just looking at it. It's like $1 million, right? And I'm looking at it, the color's pretty cool.
And they're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. This guy walks up next to me and he goes, man, I had one of these back in the day. I go, really? What was it like to drive? He goes, it was like a fucking truck.
It is.
It was terrible. And I go, really? Really? He goes, yeah, I'm going to bid $850 for this one tomorrow. I go, okay.
The steering wheel to turn it. It's you. There's no way you could look cool sitting in it. And the steering wheel is all the way up to your chest, but the pedals are all the way in the back to the right. So you sit sideways with the steering wheel, and it looks like an old movie. I'm driving around like this.
Italian.
Like, it's just like, what the fuck? And then it has all these vents, and no matter where you put the vent, it's heat that smells like gas. There's no... So if you move the vent to the blue, it's heat that smells like gas. And then if you move the vent to red, the temperature of the car goes down, but now you get extra gas with a little transmission fluid.
He is so good at describing things. That's like that is the most accurate thing anyone's ever said about driving a Ferrari Daytona.
They're awful.
Ever. It's the only honest thing ever
So
said
it's not,
for the record.
what
about
I'm getting from this is just simply not satisfying, considering the money you put into the
I
damn
don't
thing.
find old Ferraris, and I drove in a Dino, a 270 whatever 246 Dino,
yeah.
right? So we're in the car.
Opie's lost right now.
Yeah, but the people are like this. They get it.
Of
So I'm in
course.
this Dino, and the Dino, this guy, he was telling me how the price skyrocketed on this Dino. He doesn't even drive it anymore.
Yeah.
So it's this little, it's the size of an MR2. The bad one, right? The Mark 1 MR2.
They're tiny.
Yeah, it's the size of a little MR2, and it has a V6 in it that doesn't sound... It sounds like it's broken and there's no oil in it, right? So he's going through the gears, and I'm like, gun it, bro. Yeah, Ferrari, gun it. He's like, I'm gunning it.
Yeah.
I'm looking on the phone. I'm like, I'm in a car to 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. Get me out of this shit box.
Yeah.
It's the slowest, squirreliest handling thing. Oh, and the headlights, they shut off when you hit a bump.
They all do that.
They all do that.
Off, and the guy doesn't even try to turn him back on. He goes, they'll come back on.
This right now is why. So cars like that he's talking about right now, there are more than enough rich people, and few enough of those that they're just going to be worth a fuck ton of money, and they'll sit in people's garages. But right now, cars from the 80s and 90s are really popular because you can drive them and they aren't like that.
Right.
You know, for the most part, you could service them in a normal place. You can still get parts.
What car is popular from the 80s or 90s right now?
Like, all fucking...
Any rice rocket.
And a lot of stuff out of Japan, because, you know, in America we have a 25-year import law. So anything that was never sold here new, like right-hand drive shit from Japan and stuff, after 25 years you can import them yourself and bring them here. So, like, a lot of cool Japanese and European stuff from the 80s and 90s right now. Because right now, 2018, stuff built in 93. So you start even getting airbags and reasonably modern cars that you can import.
I was saying, like, I was in my friend's car. He has a 1988 Mustang Saleen, right?
That's probably fun.
Awesome car. So I'm in the car. It's got a roll cage in it. It's got a little badge on it, Saleen number, whatever. And it's fast, and it's loud, and it peels out. And we're listening to club music. I'm singing Diamond Girl. We're going to Carvel. Girls, like older girls, like, you know, like old girls that are like married and shit. They think it's new because they've been like, they got Stockholm syndrome. They're like, hey, boo. Like they think they're back in the 80s. Oh my God. We're fucking cruising around in this fucking thing. I'm like, this is more enjoyable than being in a Daytona. Like I told my friend, and you couldn't do anything in the Ferrari. I'm like, oh, don't open that little vent window. It falls out into the street. I'm like, what do you mean it falls out into the street?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And the funny thing is it was built this way. It wasn't like it's because it's decayed. This car is in perfect fucking shape.
The funny thing about the guy, you know, Enzo Ferrari, the person, is that from the day he started selling street cars until the day he fucking died, he had total contempt for his customers of the street cars.
Yeah, people don't know.
All that mattered was the race cars and winning races, and the customers of the street cars were posers. That's what he thought of his own customers. Yeah. And almost all Ferrari road cars from after the Daytona on were engineered by Fiat. And that's why, and not Ferrari, and that's why they started getting decent.
Right.
You know, in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just read the Enzo Ferrari biography. It's like 8 inches fucking thick.
I ate at his favorite little restaurant in Modena.
In Modena, yeah. Modena, where for the Ferrari factory is, you know, for a car person is sort of a pilgrimage type spot.
And I love it there. And, you know, there's people that have so much money that they buy Formula One cars that you never take home. Imagine that. You buy a car from Ferrari that you're not allowed to take home. So they keep it for you, and then they'll bring it out to the track, and they'll let you drive it around for 2 hours for like $3 million a year.
And they bring, they'll bring a staff. You know, there's these cars called the XX series of cars, which are like the race car series. And when you buy them, they keep them. And they'll meet you at any track you want. They'll bring the transporter and the crew and the whole deal. And yeah, like it takes like 10 people to run one of these things. Huh. And they do all that, and then they take the car back.
That sounds kind of cool, actually.
It's super cool. I mean, there's a lot of ways for the 1%.
Right. To spend their money, right.
It's a fortune, though. It's a fortune for that program.
Yeah, it's millions and millions.
All right, let's, what else we got to drink here, boys? You got some
Zima. I got a Frianza boxed wine.
It's Franzia, isn't it? Frianza?
I add a little note to it. Makes the girls think that's you got to twist it a little bit.
Yeah, a syllable to it.
Add a couple syllables.
Right. All right, we're going to take a little break here. I want to throw the rod back in. And,
this is why.
You cast that way because I'm going to jump in the water.
You're going to jump back in the water? All right.
Yeah, it's nice.
We're going to cool off, do a little fishing. Joey's going to do something. I don't know what he's going to do to make this make sense. And then we're going to come back and continue with Matt Farah from the Smoking Tire.
Isn't he cool?
He's amazing.
Cool?
He's my new friend.
You guys like me. I'm a fan too.
Aww.
The bromance continues with Opie, Carl, and Matt Farah from thesmokingtire.com on the water. But as waves start to show face on the Long Island Sound and wind rears its ugly head, there's more on-the-go action to come. All part of an episode that's really just an excuse for Opie to go fishing. But he'll talk Pearl Jam and documentaries with Carl and Matt next. Threatening Weather on Opie Radio.